Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Martine Chella. So in this video today, it's just a little chill day today. It's my son's birthday. It's my son's second birthday. We decided just to stay in, and it's just us and the grandparents, and my sister's also coming over, and she's gonna be hanging out with us today. So I made everything kind of homemade today. Yeah, I guess everybody prefers the homemade food these days. So made some pizza, made some chicken wings, even a homemade vanilla cake. It's my second time making a vanilla homemade cake. Hopefully this one is delicious. So today's vlogmas, a third vlogmas here, is just going to be a quick chit chat with you guys and just reflecting about the year 2023. Okay, so I'm reflecting about 2023 with you guys, and I don't know if you guys remember that it was a really rough start for us as a family, but we are so grateful from where we started off to where we are today, back in our home. Okay, and even throughout those months leading up to just us getting back into our home, we were still trying our very best just to build memories and to go on with life as usual, and knowing that, you've gone through this difficult test in your life, and, just losing your home and having to wait for it and having to have everything that is surrounding you being in a decision being made by somebody else. It was the most difficult thing that we've ever had to go through, one of the difficult things that we had to go through as a family. But just reflecting on these memories right here that we had throughout the year, these were wonderful memories we shared as a family, and we were just so grateful. December has a way of just humbling you and having you reflect about the different tests and trials that you went through and how far you've made it through the year. And I cannot possibly say that I made it through this far by myself. And it was all the grace of God that we are here as a family. We're able to enjoy these moments together. We are just so grateful just to have a home, to have somewhere we can call home. We open the door, because there's so many people that are, aren't as fortunate as we are, and despite the tests that we were going through, one thing we had was our health. And that was a very, very important thing. We had our health that, the Lord gave us, and the children were healthy. I was healthy. My husband was healthy, and we had each other. We had a family and community that we can rally around, our faith, our church community that we can rally around, that were always uplifting us, praying for us, and for us to get this far, it's just truly amazing. So I was going through my phone, and I did see some of these clips that I had filmed, some of these videos that I was filming throughout this time. But I just wasn't in the space where I was able to share those memories, those vlogs around the time that we were going through that difficult time, but we were still having moments, beautiful moments like these, where we celebrated Jeremiah's birthday, we celebrated Hope's birthday, and this was back in April. We had a lot of these wonderful memories, Every so often you would come back to what you are going through, but overall, everything worked out. Sometimes the thing that the Lord blesses you with, because I know that the Lord blessed us with that home. And sometimes that's the very thing that you're going to be tested with, to see how you're going to stand, to see how you're going to come through on the other side. So it was a lesson for me to know that, and it was a lesson for me to see as well. And what I'm very happy about that is just to look back and say that the lesson there was that my stance ought to be the same with the Lord. Despite whatever test and trial comes my way, my stance with Him should never ever change. And looking back at that test with a home, I can honestly say I thank God for just passing that test, and not changing my stance with Him simply because of what I was going through. Sometimes we want certain things and we go to God and we're there. God, I want this, please, I want this. And we go to Him with that kind of attitude, how we want it so bad. And yes, sometimes He allows us to have those things, and other times He doesn't allow us to have those things that we really want, but there's a reason and there's a purpose to it. A lot of times, when we think about it, sometimes even like the things that He did bless us with and gave us, if He had to show us the test behind those things that He was giving us, a lot of us, if we had seen the whole picture up front, a lot of us probably would have had second thoughts about even asking for those things, And I was just having a conversation with a young lady that I know, and this was surrounding a young man that she's very much interested in, and this is the first time she's ever felt this way about a young man, and he seems to be ticking off all the right points and things like that. And I remember the only advice I could share with her is that you want this very badly, but you have to go to God and you have to put it before Him. If He says it's a go, then don't look left, right, not even what mommy's opinion or daddy's opinion or sister's opinion, because you have the seal of approval from God. But if you bring it to God and He says no, you got to be willing to trade it off and be like, hey, God said no, and you got to be willing to walk away. And that's the hardest thing for us. Sometimes we get that no, and it's so hard for us to part ways. It's so hard for us to part ways, and there's a reason for everything. And, this December, let's practice gratitude. I'm just reflecting about a lot of this stuff. Let's practice gratitude. Let's be kind to one another. Like, the world has gotten much more crueler than ever before. It doesn't cost anything to be nice to somebody, and also, in this spirit of holidays and everything like that, we tend to forget those people that sometimes live alone and, may not have family members or sometimes even children. A call around this time around, call somebody that you've never called before that may be in that situation, and you might be that light, that inspiration, just to bring a smile on their face. That would mean the world to them, that they just heard from you. So let's practice a little bit of kindness, and, that's about it. This was all the chit chat that I wanted to share with you guys, really reflecting about just gratitude and being grateful for coming thus far. And my last point for this chit chat here was surrounding spending around this time. Some of you guys are seeing me post haul videos for holiday stuff and purchasing holiday stuff, and we all love to do that right around this time of the holidays, which is fine. But do keep in mind, have a budget in mind of what you want to do and what you want to spend. And a lot of times you don't even need to purchase new things. If you have some of these things from previous year, it's a matter of switching locations in terms of where you had it before. You don't have to follow trends and kill your bank and put things on credit simply because you want to be fashionable or within the holidays things and anything like that. You don't want to stretch yourself because you still got to eat in January. You don't want to start off the year in the negatives, right? You got to be smart about it. So when I'm on this channel right now, yes, I am in the middle of purchasing because I was in the middle of also refurnishing a home and in the middle of things that I also am replacing that I had before, but I'm just replacing. So if you're seeing a lot of spending like this, I don't want you to be encouraged hey, sometimes influencers tend to do that to people, and yeah, people will go out and spend more, but Definitely watch what your limit is, what your max is, and pay attention to all that stuff. We act like Christmas, happens by surprise every year, but we know when it's coming. It's things that we can budget for and stay in tune. Little man absolutely enjoyed his birthday today. He had a blast, and his auntie was there to play with them and all the games that they wanted to play. They absolutely loved it. I just want to say that I have been perfecting my pizzas, my homemade pizzas, and they are the bomb, okay? One of these days, I will make the recipe for you guys and post it for you guys. But for now, if you found value in my little chit chat for today, do hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell as well so you don't miss another video from me. It does really help out my channel, and you guys are definitely encouraging me for this Vlogmas to continue posting more content for you guys. Thank you guys also very much for the support and for watching my videos here. I see that I gained a couple of new subscribers in this short time right here. I want to thank you guys all for coming on this channel, and we're going to be having a lot more fun. Leave a comment down below and let me know what else you guys want to see from me. Thank you also very much for watching, and I will see you guys all in the next one. Bye for now. Happy holidays.